This is the perfect place, away from prying eyes. In particular, those of your CIA friends.
Friends? I don't have any friends.
I can vouch for that.
Ouch. You know, to be fair, she's not wrong, but still, ouch.
Alright, let's put feelings aside, cool? What's your plan for this island, Finch?
Oh, dinosaurs.
Well, first things first, my team
plan is
are gonna need to
dinosaurs.
get the existing facilities back in working order. Then I think a little visit to the exchange would come in handy.
You will honor our agreement, Mr. Finch. If we are to have an arrangement, it must be one that's mutually beneficial.
Or what?
Or there will be problems and the dinosaurs will become the least of your worries.
Wonderful. Okay, so we gotta start fixing this place up.
Is it everything I promised?
You didn't promise a thing.
Then I've kept my word, Mr. Finch. I'm expecting
Alright, I got 12 million to fix this
not to
place up.
disappoint me.
Relationships and disappointment. That's never been an issue with me before.
I hope you're more competent at your job than you are at lying.
I am, thank you. I think. I was actually just about to sign off on a handful of building repairs, so yeah, I can't afford to hang
Oh,
around,
I'm going the
I'm
wrong way
afraid.
around.
Oh, isn't that a shame?
Hatchery and acquisitions. Alright, that should do it. We're getting a lot of stuff to research.
As a result of your recent actions, some of the sellers in the exchange are now willing to do business with you. Primarily those that deal in dinosaur eggs.
And I'm guessing that comes at a price?
Nothing in life is free, Finch. You, if anyone, should know that.
Well,
Ooh,
I figured that
Allosaurus.
out a long time ago.
Well, we want allosaur eggs. So it looks like in this area we're going to be doing a lot of synthesizing and stuff and incubating. So we may want some scientists to help with that. Now, part of me wants to jump ahead and start grabbing these scientists. Research, research, research. Generalist. Well, you can incubate faster, so that's a start. Ooh, positive. Yeah, the two of you might be good. Expensive, but good. Now you can get some training in. Why can't you? Oh, maybe because we don't have a center. Don't have a staff center, so no training. Might want to consider a power plant here too. Power station, huh? Maybe put it over here in the corner. How's that look? Well, let's go and buy our eggs while we wait for all that to happen. Okay, Allosaur eggs. Alright, they're ready for incubation. Now we have faster incubation, but we do not have cheaper incubation.
Would anyone care to give me a report?
Oh,
Dodson.
Dodson's here.
Biosyn has an interest here?
Oh, Biosyn has an interest in everything. You think these back alley traders could set something like this up without help? I've been monitoring things, of course. Biosyn realizes that effective, meaningful dinosaur research is more than science. It's information and art. All of those disciplines require funds, which I'm fortunate enough to have in abundance.
This could get awkward.
For who? You? As far as Soyona Santos goes, I have her trust, mostly earned through cold hard cash. But when it comes to our cooperation with you, know that my interest, Biosyn's interest, is only in information. Nothing more.
Well, truth is, I'm already not supposed to know about the island, so this complicates things.
Then let me make it easy for you. We need to incubate these eggs we've acquired and get them into circulation.
And by circulation, you mean enclosures, correct?
Oh, Cabot. It's not complicated.
Oh, I should have got this stuff first, shouldn't I? Alright, well right now we have plenty of money. Let's take a look at our eggs. No traits, that's fine. Insufficient skill. 3 scientist limit. Extra scientist, storm defense. Alright, so should we just get another scientist and call it a day? We need somebody with good welfare. You have the best welfare out of everybody right now, and you have an altruistic salary, so you're less expensive to hire. Well, what if we train you? Now the two of you should have enough. I would still like to get cheaper incubation, but that might have to wait. Okay, have fun. Well, while they're working on that, maybe we need a medical facility. Now, let's first make sure we don't already have one. Made that mistake before. Get a couple of repeater substations going. so we can get more power to more buildings. Can I sneak it in between the two of them? No. Close, though. That should do it. All right, we got things sped up, so only maybe a few more seconds. Oh,
Observation is a
Contract.
key skill set in the security business.
all right. Photograph
In case you're
dinosaurs or
wondering
purchase
if I'll
from the
be keeping an eye on you
exchange.
as you deal with this new objective, that would be an affirmative.
We can get more money out of this. And depending on what type of picture they want. A dinosaur drinking. Alright, so we are going to fly. No, we're not. Everything's locked. We're stuck. Well, maybe we can get a picture of our allosaurs drinking. Let me do something kind of like wavy. Now, we've had allosaurs before. They are cranky about their trees. So our only option for trees. All right, time to release them. Jeez. They wanted out.
It's the miracle of life. Isn't that what this entire endeavor with the dinosaurs? Isn't that what this is all about?
No.
For you it is. For me, these animals are just another
About
commodity.
money.
And that makes me sad. For you. These animals, Soyana, are wonders of nature.
That I bring to you.
Okay.
Yes,
So
this
we
is
can only you three to
But
start
now,
drinking.
I require something else. Genomes.
That can be arranged. The exchange will have just what you're looking for.
You drinking? Oh. Go get some sippies. Go on. Maybe one of you two. We might be here for a minute. Now I'm expecting there to be a, a drinking animation. 2 of you are actually in the water. So that's how much money we're going to get for this picture. But they're not drinking.
You are
so...
obviously quite the photographer. Do you do weddings and family reunions as well?
Uh-oh. I just need to see one of you guys sip in some water. That's all. Oh, that one's just going to take a nap. Alright, that's enough. We'll try again in a minute or two. Now, what do we need some here? Actrixoraptor? Alright, let's go buy some raptor juice. Alright, synthesize, incubate, release.
This is important to my research.
No, it's
3
not.
steps stand between us and a new genome. Synthesize, incubate,
Oh, they need more
release.
prey.
What nature does in millions of years, we can do in mere hours. This is the new evolution. This is biosyn.
There. Okay, we have about 3 more minutes before you guys refresh. Look at all that money we spent. Anything worth researching? Well, if we do research it, we should probably go back to the other island, but we can't go back to the other island right now, can we? I like that one. Automatic resupply. Well, that's not too expensive, and we should have enough between the 2 of you. So go for it. Oh, go get him. Yeah, if we're going to have big predatory dinosaurs, we probably want big predatory fences. Oh, see, he's drinking. He's drinking. Can we get there fast enough? Alright, so some of you may know that I'm sort of live streaming these for my patron over here. And she's complaining at me, like, why am I not naming the dinosaurs? Well, that's pretty simple. I didn't know I could name the dinosaurs. And if you watch me, like, play Pokemon and stuff, like, I usually don't take the time to name them anyways. Okay, you're very close. Yeah, we missed out. We missed out on him drinking. That one doing? Ah, we got him. Okay, the park is open at least. There. Now we should make a little bit of money. Do we want to tag him as our favorite? So if it's possible to name these guys, how? There we go. You can be Steve. And you will be Thomas. And you will be Mr. Grumpy. I don't even remember if he's the grumpy one or not. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. Alright, so we need synthesizing. Alright, we got faster incubation. Don't we already have somebody who does faster incubation? Do we need 2 people doing faster incubation? A welfare specialist might be beneficial. But I think we're going to be doing more genetics, aren't we? Alright, Wallace. Let's start synthesizing some dinosaurs. Now, can we modify their genome? Or have we not researched any of that yet? We can make their lifespan longer. We can make them humble. Well, as the Sheik says, we should make them humble. Longer living is good. Tolerant is probably a good idea. We don't have enough genetics. Okay, was there somebody else that had cheaper research? No. Okay, you have genetics 7 and an altruistic salary. So you might be a good choice. You are probably our best choice. We are unable to research. We have insufficient skill. Nope. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to synthesize them as is. Now we got a few more points, so we could make them a 100% chance to be humble. It will reduce their environment needs. Although I'm still concerned having them running around with the allosaurs. So we really don't want them to be intolerant. But we cannot research that yet. Okay, we're just going to do it. Oh, the authorities will not be happy. Do we even have enough? If we do all 4, we have enough. Wow, we can't even synthesize them yet. Alright. And nobody needs... Well, you can get 3 points. That's perfect. We'll put your genetics up to 6. Now we can make these guys a little more tolerant. Let's speed things up a bit. let's take a couple of points from... Maybe we'll take the points from long-lived. Now they're more likely to be tolerant. Or at the very least, they won't be intolerant. And they will definitely be humble. Which will mean they need, they have less needs for their environment. Okay, time to start the synthesizing. So we start with you, and you. Okay, let's get to work. So is there anything else we want? We got one staff center. Do we want the other? Well, maybe later. Don't need any of this stuff. We could try putting a tour truck through our carnivore pen. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. It's not that like the Allosaurs have been grumpy and constantly banging into us. So, accommodations and amenities. Maybe we could put like a big hotel here. And that would let them look at most of the dinosaurs. I might expand it out this way a little bit. All right. So we have 4 viable eggs. Aggressive. Well, they're all humble at least. But I don't want aggressive ones running around with Allosaurs. That's just gonna lead to problems. Okay. Oh, we need more money first. Now, they want amenities. It's not the best spot, but I guess it'll do. We still can't go off to any of the other islands, so we are stuck here. Okay, going to be a little while before we get more scientists. Do we want you for cheaper research? Because we're going to have to be doing research here on our own now. we could drop some medium amenities. Now they want them over here, but we don't really have space for stuff over there. We could move the medical facility maybe from here to here. And that would create some room. And that's the arrival point. Can we do anything about our paths? We can go with wide paths or luxury paths. You see, now I don't really know the difference. I always figured go with wider paths, so that way more people could walk on them. Well, that helped. Helped a lot, actually. Seems to have made them a lot happier. Now, again, I was thinking of expanding out this way a little bit. Then maybe putting another viewing gallery in there, and maybe even a truck tour. But truck tour is probably really not a good idea. But if we move this over here-ish, maybe you want to do it like that. Nah, it doesn't really fit. Now what we can do is across here is put the amenities. So obviously the most important amenity is for them to eat and drink, which means we're going to put a shopping amenity down first. Alright, so we got a lot of, what do you call this, nature guests with some luxury guests, but we have no excitement guests. So maybe designer goods is our choice. And then we want to bring up, maybe not that much. A fish tank looks like it will do the trick. And a fossil display, not quite, almost. Extra shelves. do is fossil display. That's a little too much. Okay, how about we remove all of this? And instead of a fish tank, aquarium? Water feature? Either or will do the trick. Then fossil display and dense racks. We're still losing money. We're not losing as much money though. Now we'll get them some food. Once we know they can go shopping, then we'll get them food. Cheap burgers? No. A vegan buffet? Maybe. That might be the best choice. Fossil display. And how about an aquarium? There we go. And we're making a good profit there. Well, now we're making a profit. We're not making a lot of profit, but we're making a profit, which is better than not making a profit. And here they need their drinks. They need their boba tea. Actually, boba tea might be a good choice. Oh, ice slushies might be good too, because then that takes care of the mainstream guests. I have made boba tea from scratch before, because my cousins, not my cousins, my niece and nephew really like it. It was a pain in the butt. No, it's pretty yummy, but it's not worth the trouble. All right, can we afford you guys yet? No. Do we have any? I think I was considering you. Because you can make research cheaper, and we're going to need to be doing some research. Oh, you, though, are a welfare specialist. Do we have any other specialists? Well, what kind of stuff do I want to research? Maybe that. Because we're going to be doing hatchery stuff. Alright, Marias. Max out your welfare? Or make everything 1 point better? Or 1 point better everything? Yeah, I guess I should have put all that in the logistics. Like you, I want automatics resupply. Well, I will like to put increased output on you, but maybe later when we have a little more money. So we have that. You're the same deal when we have more money. We're not really doing much of that just yet. Maybe cheaper genetics. Nah, we can't afford the dinosaurs yet. That's the problem. Okay, guarantee success. More. No. If anything, I would get the cheaper genetics, especially at this point. Can we research cheaper genetics? No, we don't have enough skill. We can do more gene modification. We really need the money. All right, you get some rest. Let's speed things up so we can get more income. How is our income? Not bad, actually. And we're almost a 3-star park with just 3 dinosaurs. Alright, we're going to get more guys in 1 minute. Let's see. Is there anybody here that we would like? Like, I do like that you're a welfare specialist. But you're kind of expensive. I do like that you're 4-4-10. But you're level 3, so we're only going to get you to train 2 more times. We can definitely get your welfare to 10, though. Okay, I think we just have enough money. But let's see what our new candidates look like. Oh, 2 seconds. Up.
What would
Okay.
it take to
increase-
get you interested in this next
Snappy.
objective? I'm not above begging.
No, let's go with the appeal. Okay, we got 2 faster incubation, cheaper research. There we go, cheaper incubation. That's what we're looking for. Faster synthesis. Alright, Thad, you're coming with us. Now, before we start training you, let's see if you can help us. Cheaper incubation, faster incubation, faster incubation. Beautiful. That was a pretty good reduction in price. So we got some issues with these guys. They're gonna be humble, but they're also gonna be aggressive. So how are they going to get along with the allosaurs? Let's find out. Uh-oh. Our allosaurus is sick. Save Thomas.
Kayla,
Yes.
if I understand correctly, you are somewhat of a transportation expert, hmm?
Thanks for noticing.
One of my better talents, and I do have many.
Okay, you guys want more forest.
Like asking for favors.
But that just might be a matter of not having
Do
enough.
I do
Oh, they're
that?
fighting already.
Maybe I'm just in tune with who's capable of doing what. For example, I need you to oversee the next phase of this island's operation.
And what
They need
exactly
forest
does that
and they need
involve?
open space.
Well, we've got a cargo ship to move the dinosaurs between the islands. I could use your supervision.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, this was a disaster. Okay, let's make the enclosure a little bigger. Maybe that will make them less cranky. Okay. You're gonna be Jerry, because you're a jerk. You got hook. No, you don't have hookworms. They dislike everything because they're aggressive. Good job. But now they have more space. And now the guests are talking about the lack of space. Yeah, I should put everyone to sleep. Get them napping. And maybe divide up the territory. Before they kill each other. Violent idiots. Is Steve dead? No, but he's hurt. Oh, we're putting them on the cargo ship anyway, so it's fine. Good, we get the violent idiots out of our park.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay. Let's do a little bit more research while things are quiet. Oh no, you can... We got the one scientist that can train. Only 1 point. Alright, we'll put it in genetics. You're gonna go rest. And now between you two, we got it.
Asset being transported. Transportation underway. Asset has been collected.
Why are we operating at a loss now? Everything's operating at a loss. Yeah, but we got rid of them. You'll be fine. Oh, poor thing is all messed up. Okay, so we gotta get our profitability of amenities up. We gotta get our dinosaur visibility up. Got 1 of 15 target species. Alright, so we can hatch more of you guys, but you guys are jerks. Or we can go to the exchange. We can buy genomes. Carnivores? No, you guys... I don't think you guys are going to play nice. Eggs. Nope. An unknown carnivore. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe we start setting up an enclosure for herbivores. We can grab these two. How much do they cost? Well, that's not a good price, but they get the authorities happy with us. That is a good price. Okay, so let's start doing an enclosure for herbivores. Do we have enough space? It looks like we do. The herbivore enclosure can have a truck in it. Are you being a pain in the butt? Fine. Okay, let's start. Let's start with you guys. Because you guys probably have issues. By now.
Commencing asset transit.
So are we doing anything with the there's with those atrocious raptors? Are they just hanging out? Yeah. Want to move them? Is that what we're doing? We can go back to Albertus? Or do we want to sell those guys? He wants any 5 dinosaurs. We've got, what, 4 of them on the, Well, they're jerks. They can just stay in the cargo ship.
Set has been transported. Asset delivered. Confirming asset delivery. Asset delivery confirmed.
I think that looks okay. We're gonna have to move the repeaters down a little bit. You guys are going to need lots of stuff. Obviously, you're going to need some water. So let's try to keep the water in the middle. So that way, if I do make the truck ride, alright, they all seem to be happy little critters. Let's make sure we do it the right way. Not the wrong way like I do it all the time. Uh-oh. Warning, incoming game. This is so much easier. It's just assigning the task rather than to check issue easily right there. can go back to our other islands now. That might be a good idea. Go here and do more research.